I've had a lot of people come to me this last week. You know, the reason why I put this together is people were asking me, okay, like there's a lot going on right now, and, I need a spell, I need something to help, tell me about magic. What do you do? What I tell people is, magic, I mean, yes, magic is by definition your own personal power, and you add an intention to that, and oof, it's like manifestation almost. And there are a lot of other tools like spells and elements. I've got my crystal here for this exercise, but at the heart of what I do is connect to nature. To me, that is the purest form of magic, is knowing that I am here on the planet, knowing that I am present in this physical body, and that I have access to all of the elemental forces around me. And that could be as easy as just taking a walk outside. That is why I decided to do this meditation for everyone, is because I really felt like, in this time of uncertainty, there is so much going on with fear, and a lot of it is real. It is real. Like, I will not discount the fear that is happening, because we should, there's a reason to be afraid. This is something that really hasn't happened before on the scale. But a lot of that stress is in our minds, and it comes into our bodies. And we end up living in this fight or flight mode. That I don't know if anyone here has had adrenal fatigue. I suffered from it for several years, and it is horrible. And it comes from constantly being in that fight or flight mode. Your adrenaline gets stripped from your body, or your cortisol, I should say, and your body keeps trying to pump it out. And cortisol is a hormone. Your body keeps trying to pump it out. It's not there. You're in fight or flight, and your whole body just goes to hell. I understand that feeling. I understand that stress. And I have spent many years coming up with tools, with systems to help alleviate that, because we sometimes cannot tame that fear. And that's okay. That's the other thing I want to point out, is it's okay to be afraid. There are a lot of people around right now toting, don't fear, don't panic. Panic, dark thoughts, those are perfectly normal, because guess what? We're human. But what we're doing here today is, this is a practice that helps us, once we have those thoughts and we go into that mode, all of that goes into our body, and our body starts to shut down. And when our body starts to shut down, it loses its response mechanisms. It can no longer focus on healing, on wellness, and it's constantly, again, churning out this adrenaline, and you're in this survival mode. So the exercise we're doing here, working with the 4 elements, really is about tuning into our physical bodies. So that is the focus of today. We're not going to be meditating out in the astral plane. There is going to be a little bit of imagination near the end, but I really want everyone to take a minute here before we start and settle, and just be present in your body. This is the vessel that magic flows through. We would not be here if it weren't for these bodies. We react to the elements. We can touch, feel, smell, because we are in this human form. And we want to keep that form healthy. And by relieving stress, and by using tools like this to help relieve stress, there's Jedi, you saw his little tail, we are able to kind of get in touch with our innate wisdom that tells us, okay, what is it that I really need to do right now? We are able to think more clearly, and we're able to keep those bodies healthy, because that is primarily what we are trying to do right now, is keep our bodies healthy, is to keep them strong so that we can fight whatever comes our way. This is about us coming back to our physical presence on this earth in our bodies. We're using the earth to ground into the present moment and to feel safe. We're using air to create balance and center with our breath. We're going to use water to create calm within our bodies and a sense of control. And we'll be using fire, my favorite sign, Aries season, to light the path of imagination and create joy. Close your eyes down. And just take a moment to land where you are. We're going to start by calling in the earth to ground us into this present moment. In this moment, with our feet firmly on the earth, we are safe. Now, wherever you are seated comfortably, your feet can be on the earth. You can be laying down. It doesn't really matter. You can visualize yourself standing on the earth. Feel the weight of your body in your chair, in your bed, on your couch. Even if this is in your mind, feel your feet on the ground, on the solid earth beneath you, and know that that earth is unshakable. It is strong, it is supportive, and it can carry and hold your body. Now, some of us like to imagine that we are a tree, and our roots, our thick roots, reach into the earth from our feet. And those roots go so deep that we attach ourselves to the ground. Now, whether or not you are a tree, whether you're just a human body standing there, I just want you to take a minute with your eyes closed and feel yourself in this present moment. Feel yourself on this earth, solid and strong, because you are the earth. You are nature, and you are made of the same elements as she is. Now feel the bottoms of your feet. What sensations are you having in the bottoms of your feet? Are they in your shoes? Are they in warm, snuggly socks? Are they on the floor? Are they warm? Are they cold? It doesn't matter. It's perfect either way. I just want you to sense what's happening at the base of your feet. Now bring your awareness and those sensations up through your legs, up to your knees, your thighs, and feel your legs firmly planted on the ground. And with your eyes closed, wiggle your fingers a little bit. And I want you to reach out with your hands and touch whatever it is you're sitting by. Could be your cat, it could be a chair arm, could be your pants. I'm sitting on a giant velvet beanbag. And feel the texture under your fingertips, whatever it is that you're sitting on or near. What does it feel like under your fingers? What is the sensation your fingers have touching this thing that is here with you in the moment? Now open up to your other senses with your eyes still closed. Take a deep breath in. What does the place you're in smell like? Does it smell like flowers? Does it smell like breakfast you just made? Do you have a taste in your mouth from your morning tea, coffee, or breakfast? Are there any sounds? Birds, traffic, or is it silent? Just take a moment to touch, to smell, to taste, and to hear the physical space around you. The eyes are closed for those just joining. And in your mind or out loud, whichever you prefer, repeat after me. I am here in my physical body, in the present moment. I am part of this earth. My body is protected by the earth. I am safe. And I just want you to take a moment here in silence to feel that. Feel your body here on earth. Moving on, we now call upon the element of air to balance and center our body. Bring your awareness up from your legs into your stomach. Take a deep breath. Let your stomach expand fully. Fill your lungs. Feel your chest expanding. And breathe in and fill your whole body with air until you can no longer breathe in anymore. And I want you to hold. Take a deep breath and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release it as slowly as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do this several times at your own pace. Take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs. Feel the air filling your entire body and hold for 4. And release for 8. While you're breathing, know that the anxiety that you feel in your body comes from the worry about an uncertain future and the unknown, and that fear is okay. It is nothing to be ashamed of. It is nothing that you need to stuff down. When we do become anxious, we stop breathing, and our body feels that anxiety. And in just a few simple, deep breaths, keep breathing, filling the lungs, brings us into the present moment and helps reduce anxiety. So just breathe for another few minutes. A deep breath in. Hold. And as you exhale, feel gratitude to the earth, to her plants and the trees for supplying us with this oxygen of life. And in your mind or out loud, repeat after me. When my mind begins to race, and I feel my body stress with anxiety about an unknown future, I will remember to breathe. There is an abundance of air around me. It fills my lungs and gives me life. Thanks to air, thanks to my breath, my ability to control that breath, I am alive. I really want you to take a moment to feel that you are alive right now. If you are on this call, you are living, you are breathing, and you are alive. We now call in the element of water to calm our bodies and help us feel some sense of control. Now notice the saliva in your mouth. Just kind of, if you don't have saliva, if your mouth is feeling dry, just kind of make a little bit more. And let that spit build up. See how easy it is for your mouth to make moisture. Run your tongue along your teeth and just feel how much moisture you can create out of seemingly nowhere. Keep it up. Keep creating spit, breathing, and just know that when you're stressed, your mouth dries up because your body's emergency response to stress is to shut off the digestive system, which controls our relaxation response. This is why people are offered water when they're going through a hard time. But as soon as we start making saliva in our mouths, we switch the digestive system on again. And this allows our bodies to relax. We're in a state of peace. And in that state, we can control our thoughts. And making that saliva in your mouth, I know it's strange to do. Making that saliva in your mouth, and you're welcome to take a sip of water if you need to. But you're feeling that abundance of water in your body that your body can always produce. And as you're feeling that moisture, repeat after me. Neither stress nor fear control me. I have the power to create a sense of calm in my body any time I want. Now just take a minute to feel that. How amazing was it that you, with your eyes still closed, how amazing that you were able to control, to ground yourself into safety with the earth, You are able to breathe freely and center with that abundance of air around you. And you are able to control your body and your digestive system and its response to relax with water. And in this state, we call upon the final element of fire to light our path to imagination and joy. Now, I don't want you to lose a sense of being grounded here, but bring your awareness to your thoughts at this time and to memory. A time when you felt amazing. A time when you felt pure joy. And if that moment doesn't come to you right now, that's okay. You can create it. That is the beauty of fire. Fire, the element of transformation, allows us to take any dark thoughts in our minds and switch them to something more joyous. So let your imagination go wild with your eyes closed. Maybe you imagine you are a warrior queen, or you're running through the forest wild and free, or you're just hanging out with your friends and loved ones, surrounded by people that are here to support you. Or you can simply just be sitting in your chair right now, feeling grateful that you are alive. Whatever it is, let your imagination go. Something that makes you feel good. And while you're here, be sure to keep your senses intact. What do you see? What do you hear? What does the sensation smell like, taste like? How vivid can you make this experience you're creating for yourself? Flaming that fan of imagination with fire. Take a few moments to lose yourself in this experience. And know that it's calm, it's beautiful, and you are safe. And for those of us just joining, eyes are closed and we're imagining a time when we are in pure joy. Remember, anytime thoughts come up that are not welcome at this time, imagine fire, call upon fire, and transform them into something magical. Because right now, your imagination is as free as you want it to be. There are no limitations to how good you can make yourself feel. And if you find yourself not able to be in your thoughts, not able to sit still, come back to your sensations. Come back to feeling the weight of your body in your chair. touch whatever's in front of you. Be present. And remember to breathe. Now come back to the present moment. Come back to your body if you were gone for a minute there. And I want you to visualize a bright flame, a bright light, a few inches above your head. Feel how warm and gentle that light is. You can see it, you can feel it. Feels almost like you're sitting by a campfire. And as that light comes closer to you, you know it's safe. Let it pour over you like honey. Let it wrap all the way down your head, down your neck, over your shoulders, down your back, down your body, all the way to your feet. Sealing this glorious feeling you gave yourself. Sealing in your body after doing this practice. And as you continue to feel good, you feel your feet securely on the ground with earth. You feel the calmness and control as you're able to produce water in your mouth at any time. You feel centered with the air flowing in and out of your body as you breathe. And you know that at any time you have access to this flame of imagination. And you have the ability to see and imagine all possibilities. And you have the ability to make yourself and your body feel good. And in this moment, showing gratitude to the earth and its elements, the earth, air, water, and fire, I want you to reach around and give yourself a huge hug with both hands. Eyes still closed. Just reach both hands around yourself, around your body, and hug your body. Just feel that warmth of snuggling with yourself. You did this. You showed up today. You should be proud of yourself. And with that hug and that reassurance and that love that you're giving to your body today, your journey with the elements is complete. Now, at this time, you can open your eyes. And I hope that you feel a little bit more relaxed and more centered. I would love to hear about it in the comments. I know it's probably a little lag, but if you are open to sharing, if you're open to being seen, which also includes being seeing our words, being heard, I'd love to know how you feel in this moment. How does it feel to connect to Mother Nature in this way? We didn't even have to be outdoors to call on the elements, because guess what? We are nature. Just by being in these physical bodies on this earth, in this human experience, we are part of everything physical around us. We have access to this at any time. And that to me is magic. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon.